Hello, everyone. This is the Kentucky Postgame Show. I'm Fletch. This is Mario. And at the end, we got Malik. Appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. Mario, man, you were wrong. You were wrong. Kentucky escapes Gainesville with a win over Florida, 87-85. Your little joke went a little too far right there, man. You said we're going to lose.
I think we're going to take a loss on this one, guys. I hate to be that guy, but I think we're going to lose by at least 6. It's going to be a neck and neck game, but it's not going to be a backtrack for us.
This joke ain't funny, bro. You can end it up right now.
I don't know. I just have a feeling that Florida's going to come out with a lot of energy. Kentucky's going to lose it, in that second half. That's my prediction. It's a wild prediction, but hey, I'm going with it.
Man, I can't believe you got Florida win this game.
I do, man. I don't know, man. I feel like Florida.
Got to move to the side of the table.
You might have to.
I know.
Might have to, man.
We keep the receipts. Remember this when we come back on the show.
Exactly. Man, you said we're going to lose.
I was wrong, but hey, I'll tell you this. I was right about a few things. I'll tell you that. It was a neck and neck game. It was a lot of back and forth. You could say Riley Kugel. I did warn us about Riley Kugel. He's a star. We saw what he could do. We saw the production that he was doing out there. But I was close. I almost got y'all on that, man. I know you guys were a little nervous on that. It was getting close in that second half, but Florida was up. I say we like I'm a Florida fan. I'm not a Florida fan. Let's be real. But Florida was up majority of the game. But I know you guys were a little bit nervous in your shoes, shaking in your shoes a little bit.
I thought you were right. At the first half, I was like, man, Mario's right. And then came in the second half, I was like, well, Mario's wrong. We were right.
I give it to you guys though. You guys got that one. You guys got that one on me.
You said we were gonna lose, so that's gotta
just gotta tease you about it just a little bit. Can't let you slide.
Can't do it again.
You almost Florida. Like I said, Florida won. You guys wouldn't be able to say the word at this episode, so you're safe. You're safe. You won the bet.
It is Jersey night. We're all wearing jerseys. I've got a Kentucky one on. What do you got?
I got Lower Marion, young Bean, young Kobe Bean Bryant. You got big fan of him, so you wanted to rep him. What you got on?
I got Mr. Parade in my city himself. Ja Morant. Put on a little something since he's back.
He's back, man. He's back, Mr. Parade. Can you give us a little Mr. Parade in my city? It's a parade in my city.
Nah. I live to him. Him and Skip Bayless, they got that.
It's a parade inside my city. Yeah.
That's great. I didn't know what this was when I first saw it. I thought it was like in middle school.
This
like
is vintage right here, man.
Like,
I don't know if you guys. This is vintage right here. You got Lower Marion, Kobe Bryant. Right before he went to the Lakers, man. This is where it all started. Lower Marion High School.
This is number one. Y'all remember Will Fiddler?
No, I don't.
Because he was on the football team, but he was number one. So I don't know who was number one on the basketball team. We want to do something. We want to do something fun for you guys and something fun for us. We want to go through and rank some jerseys.
Oh yeah, Jersey night.
We want you guys to rank them with us. So rank them in the comments. But we're going to show you a list of jerseys through the Kentucky series, and we're just going to go through and
I'm excited.
rank them.
I'm excited, man.
1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
One you got on the checkerboard. I like those things. I like those things, man. But yeah, show them what it's looking like. Yeah, checkerboard, man. I'm excited to see. Let's go back in time and see what these jerseys look like, man.
Okay, so for the first one, we got the denim jerseys, 1996. Man, those are nice. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I like that. I like the denim.
Okay. 8.5. I'm gonna put down 8 now. I'll probably join you. I like I don't know. It may look a little different in person in terms of what it looks like on the screen. I know it says denim. I would like to see those in person, but I'll give it I'm not even going to give it an 8. I'll give it like a 5 because I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. What about you, Malik?
I'm going to go with 5. I'll give it a 5. It sticks to the basics of Kentucky, just that blue and white. It looks standard.
Okay.
Special.
Yeah, for sure.
But, like I said, it might look better in person. It's denim. So I don't know if it's actually denim material or what.
It looks like that.
If it was denim material, then I'm going to give it a 10 because that's pretty crazy.
Never seen that before.
That's pretty crazy. It's someone who could probably let us know in the comments who was, there to witness them days. Let us know.
Yep. Anybody from the 96 era, man, you let us know what it looks like in terms of quality. Yeah.
More than 98.
98,
so
99.
Too late for me.
When were you born, Fletch?
Don't forget to,
When were you born?
86. No, I'm kidding. I was born in 95. So I was one when these were
Okay,
released, yeah.
okay.
Don't forget to comment what you guys want to rank
guys
them.
think? Yep,
What you want to rank on these 1996 denim jerseys, Kentucky.
See what we got next.
Okay, so for the second one, we have the 2015 Nike NCAA tourney uniforms. The white, man, it looks crisp.
Oh man, what's your vote?
I'm gonna have to give it a 6.
6?
6, yeah.
Oh man, this thing right here brings back memories. I don't know what you know about you guys, but man, this right here takes me down memory lane, the good times of Kentucky basketball. I like the white on white. I think no one really has that in college basketball. They should bring it back. I'm going with the 10. 9. Whoa, 9.
See, I shook my head and said, I'm gonna go. In my head, I'm like, is that Dakari Johnson? But wow. I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm gonna go with an 8. The white is so clean. You can't that is very clean, perfect. So it's nothing too special, but it's so clean. It was nice for that team.
Yeah, for sure. See what we got coming up next, man. Oh wow.
Okay, and so for the third one, we got the platinum uniform. They wore these in 2012. I like these. These remind me of the football jerseys Kentucky wears.
Yeah.
I
like
thinking
those.
the same thing.
I like those a lot. I'm gonna give it a 9.1 on that.
Okay, 9.1. These, I don't know if I'm a fan of these particular gray jerseys. I probably just cause I don't know. They only wore it one game, so I'm not gonna give it a high vote. I'll probably give it like a 6. I'm not a huge fan of the platinum style. Not all platinum, at least not for this one. I'll probably give it a 6.
I'm gonna go with 6.5. Like Fletcher said, it looks amazing on the football team. Especially when they pull out the chrome helmets, it look amazing on a football team. But with the basketball, it gives a little bland feel. It doesn't feel as special. So I'm gonna go 6.5.
I gotcha. Let's see what we got next. Oh wow.
Yep. That's the throwback uniform, 1993. I like it. I like the old school. I'm about to give this 7.8.
Okay.
7.8.
Okay. So brings me back once again to memory lane, man. You got Casey Wallace, Big O. I actually like these things. They have the blue away version as well. So this was really cool when they brought these out last season. It was unexpected. But I like the jersey, the shorts especially. Shorts is special. I give it like an 8. I give it an 8.
Yeah, the shorts are.
I'm used to seeing. I forgot that they wore these, and I'm used to seeing these in the store. And every time I see those shorts in the store, I'm like, ooh, these are so ugly. So. But the tops is standard. I really don't like the shorts. That's what gets it for me. So I'm gonna go somewhere like a 5.
Okay. Got a 5. Here's that platinum again, Fletch.
Yeah, 2013 platinum letter uniform. I like these. You can see it's like a little bit of like a chrome in the number and where it says Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like these a lot. I'm gonna give it a little 8.5.
Okay. So, yeah, platinum. Like I said, I don't like the full platinum jerseys with the gray on gray, but I do like these. These are actually nice with the blue and the shiny gray letters and numbers.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I like this. I give this an 8.
Yeah.
8, solid 8, man.
I mean, is that Willie Colley? But
Yeah, that is really Colley's style. We got his head cut off, but
you can
tell by the tats.
I'm just looking at tats.
That's what I'm saying.
But I want to say I'm gonna go with 8, even though it's crazy because the accessories almost ruin it because it's so much blue. But I'm trying to ignore it for just the jersey, and it's an 8.
What color accessory you thought he should have went with? I guess
what's weird? It's almost like you could really wear no accessories because it would have been too much blue. But
what's wrong with blue, Malik?
It's just a blue overload right there.
Okay, okay.
Blue overload.
Your opinion.
Your opinion.
Ooh.
I think he looks good.
What was your vote on that last one?
I'm gonna go 8.
Okay, 8 on that one. Oh yeah, this is.
I already know my vote.
This is
look at it too long.
2022 alternate black uniform. Man,
they couldn't have worded this a lot.
I like this a lot. Is that number that looks like the number? The color of the number is different than the color of the jersey.
I don't know if it's. Cool. I don't know if it's the outline that kind of makes it look different. It has a white outline on the number, But man, these things are nice. What's your vote?
I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Okay. Oh, wow.
It's just relax. Hey, relax. I didn't say Florida's gonna win. All right. I just think that everybody does the black on black. I mean, Tennessee does it. Oregon does it. Obviously, you got Arkansas does it a couple times. Georgia's done it. So
okay. This is probably my favorite jersey so far. From what we saw, I got to give this thing a 10. It's solid. It's not too fancy, not too out there, but I feel like when you see it on TV and they're actually playing in it, it might look different than what it's looking like right now in terms of advertising. I give it a 10 though. I like it. I really like the design.
I'm gonna go with 10 easily, but it's just nice, And like I said, you're all right with almost every SEC school does do it, but it's something about UK because they normally always known for just strictly blue white bland. They can be very bland at UK, and when they put some black in there,
it's a little bit more special.
You know what makes these voting a little different though? You have to try not to put your opinions on what these teams did. when you're looking at the jersey, because that kind of goes into the voting when they're nostalgic or not, like the team.
Yeah. No, You think about the team. Was the team good in that jersey? Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just looking at the jersey. So, all right, this is the John Wall era jersey, 2008. This does bring back memories on this one. Again, crisp. I like the white. I'm gonna give it a 7.8.
Okay.
7.8.
Okay. I got you. I'm gonna do the John Wall dance just to bring back some memories. But yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of the jersey, but just the era. I like I like the accessory more than the jersey.
We talking about John Wall era. It's hard not to associate the era and the jersey together.
Jersey's okay. I give the jersey probably a 5. But in terms of I can't just stop looking at his accessory. That 1/2 white sleeve, blue sleeve, man, it takes me back to my childhood, man.
See, like you said, what did you give it?
I give it a 5.
See, I'm trying not to be biased here because the accessory that half blue, half white sleeve, I had that.
I had the white and the black one.
If you didn't have that, did you live? Like I had that sleeve as well as I had that jersey. And I know that those jerseys, I remember, like, they used to have the little design on the back that you could barely see. It would be in white. And, like, I want to give more credit to that, but it's like, it's nothing too special. But I give it a 6.
You give it a 6? Okay.
You want to do the John Wall real quick?
You want to do it? You got to do it one time.
I feel like I'm going to end up doing the whole dance. Like, you just can't.
You can do the whole dance.
Come on. We got to let that go.
Okay.
What we got?
This is 2017, the checkerboard jerseys. Goes right down the both the sides like that.
Yeah,
that's like mine.
You got
like white.
You got them on. They got the white version. You got the blue version on. What's your vote on this, Flash?
I like the checkerboard. I'm gonna give it 8.
Yeah, checkerboard's solid, man. One of my favorites. Of all time. One thing I really like about the checkerboard is I don't know if y'all really are paying attention to the detail like how I am, because I pay attention to the detail, but it's the straps, man. The straps around the jersey, it's nice and thin. It kind of has that tank top look. I'm a fan of it, so I give it a 9. One of my favorites. What about you?
I'm gonna give it a 9. I love checkerboard. I love when UK does checkerboard theme. It's kind of like UK signature.
Have all your rankings been the exact same as his? I feel like you've been like just
no.
He's like copying me, man.
I feel like you just don't care. You don't want to do the John Wall, so you're just like, whatever Mario says, I'm just gonna say.
Come on, man.
We think alike, man.
Think a little like.
All right, these are the 2020 gray checkerboards.
Yeah.
These are the COVID jerseys. I
like
like them. I like them. I like the dark gray a lot more than this light gray.
Light gray, yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6.2.
Okay, nice and specific there. I like that. I like the gray, but I don't. Like I said, Fletch, I'm with you on this one. I'm not a fan of the light gray. I remember when these came out, and I wasn't sure if they were white or gray when I was watching them on television. But I give it a 5. Nah, 4. It's probably my lowest jersey.
Okay.
I'm not just because the gray. I think it should be a darker gray.
I agree. Yeah.
See, I actually like that lighter gray. Like, not a lot. Like I said, not a lot. You know what I'm saying? The blue and the gray, they go nice together. It just don't give a special feel. It feels just slightly above standard, so I'm gonna go with 6.
You go with 6 on that one. So
Go with
yeah,
6.
we could eliminate that one already because we know that's not gonna win it.
You sure you don't want to give it a 4? He gave it a 4.
Go back in the video and see if I had all the same ratings. So I'm quite sure we didn't.
All right.
But
Next up,
we got?
2012. Yeah, Anthony Davis, the Air uniform.
love this uniform.
Yeah, a lot of people like this uniform, but
Copying me?
but like you said, no, I'm not trying to copy you. But like you said, it's hard to like not, put it together with that class. You know,
Yeah,
of people.
yeah.
It's hard to do that.
That's true.
This is a little bland for me. I'm gonna give it a 2.3, 2.3 on that.
This is your lowest vote, my man.
Yeah, it's a little bland. So.
Okay. For me, man, I like the shorts. I don't like how it's so baggy though. I'm not a fan of the baggy
Yeah.
shorts. I don't know if it's
Noticed
just
that.
Anthony Davis or
The error.
yeah. I guess it's the era, Malik.
Because now we roll our shorts up extra small.
yeah, now it's now it's off.
we play like we're John Stockton's day now today.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I done seen it now where boxers show more than the shorts. So
Yeah, if the boxers, if the spandex under don't show, you're not doing it right, I guess. I gotta go with this one. Like I said, it's kind of bland. I like the shorts. I don't like the shorts length. But give it a solid 6. I mean, nothing crazy.
I like that.
hear
Yeah,
me out here. Hear me out.
I'm gonna try to.
Hear me out. That jersey is actually, well, it's like a small detail. It's on the back. They had like this little U part, and it was like, I think it was like, it shows like all the national championships in there. Like it's all these little small details.
We're looking at it on the screen. They're showing it. Yeah.
But that you can't see necessarily. But so for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 7. Give it a 7.
Okay. Gets a little bit higher. Okay.
You
I
know.
think we got one more, right? We got one more. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, of course we gotta rate the current uniforms.
yeah, current uniforms.
It's only right to do that. What we got, Fletch? What we looking at?
I like them. They're pretty dope, and nothing too crazy, nothing too bland. I'm gonna give it a 8.
Okay, solid. Yeah. Antonio Reeves is in there. I like this one. I think you can't really go wrong with the white ones or the blue ones. I got to give it at least a 9 or 8 around that. I'll
agree,
put
yeah.
9 because they're just. I mean, they're not too crazy. They have great, the Kentucky font's my favorite part, and then the blue ones. 9. There's nothing wrong with these ones. I like these.
I'm gonna go with a 3.
Oh,
This is actually like they didn't try to.
This is a different one than
Yeah.
they got you on this one, Fletch.
They
they
didn't
did.
try to.
They
They didn't try
didn't
to
copy.
do anything with
Okay.
these. They feel very, very standard, very basic. They just put Kentucky on there, UK on the shorts. They didn't reach for anything. Like I kind of rather like the denim more than this because they tried something different. It may fail, but it's a try.
Okay.
It's like they didn't try to do anything
Because
special.
the shorts aren't short enough for you, maybe.
Nah.
They're a little bit short in there. They go up.
They say they
Is that
just.
what it is?
It's like what I'm saying. It's a simplistic.
What's your
No,
vote on
simplistic.
this? Is it a 3 or?
It's a 3.
This is your. I believe this is your lowest vote, Malik.
Okay, so we just put these together. Let's see. Second place. Let's get a little drum roll.
Okay.
Give you a little drum roll.
Give you a little drum
In
roll.
second place, we got the alternate black coming in at 25 points with all of our scores put together. Number 1, drum roll.
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
It's a drum roll.
Bro, drum roll.
Come on,
What are
Malik.
you doing?
Come on, Malik. There we go.
All right, number 1, we got checkerboard with 26. So it just won by 1 point.
Checkerboard.
But checkerboard won. I gave it an 8. You gave it a 9, and then obviously he copied you, so he gave it a 9 too. So yeah, that's what came in at 26.
All right, man.
Such a-
Checkerboard. You got the right jersey on there, man.
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
crazy.
Such a-
My jersey won. So
Such a Cat Williams Shannon Sharp interview.
that interview changed my life. I'm gonna be
So much
active
shade
about
in my
this.
interview.
So much shade, right? Man, let's get into some highlights.
Yeah,
let's get serious,
watch some,
right?
let's watch. And everybody, don't forget to do the rankings with us in the comments. We want to see everybody's rankings on all the jerseys.
Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think. Man, Kentucky, Florida, you cannot get any a better matchup than this rivalry right here.
Orange out. Everybody wearing
out.
orange.
Yeah, everybody's wearing orange. DJ Wagner had himself a ball game. He finished out with 14 points as you saw him, take it to the cup. That's what he does best.
Kentucky playing at home away from home. Another win in Florida. In second way from in Gainesville, but let's call it Lexington 2.0.
Yeah.
In case Mario didn't know, another win there. Whether it was close or a blowout, another win.
Another win, Kentucky on the board. Now, Florida, they came out hot. A lot of these guys, they were. I'm a fan of Riley Kugel. He got into some early foul trouble.
Bigger fan than a UK fan.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
In case anybody didn't know, he resides in Florida.
Now, these guys played really good on offense. I mean, these guys on Florida were heating up with the headbands, making a lot of threes.
Yeah, Antonio Reeves, man, he had himself a ball game as well. Finished out with 19 points. A lot of the times, when we couldn't get a bucket, he basically hit timely shots over and over again.
Yeah, came out very aggressive in that second half.
Beautiful fake, by the way, man.
Of course. And like I said, I think one of the things they had got going for them in that second half was really passing the ball. They finished their first half with only, 1 assist?
Oh, wow. Did you see that?
I was like
that block?
That block, Mario?
That was like the third time that
block.
That ball got stuck 3 times during this game. I don't know what's
I remember Mario
Mario
told me this was his favorite highlight. He got him up for the game. Big Florida guy.
Malik, I've never seen a block with that turned into a wedgie. Like I've never seen that.
Where you go to high school at again, Mario?
Daytona Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean
wait, where did you played high school basketball?
Well, this is not about me.
Who was your teammate? Where'd your teammate from on your high school team? Where did he go?
It's not
to play?
about me, Malik.
Where did he go to play college?
Let's not do this, man. Let's enjoy the Kentucky Wildcats. They got a tough win on the road.
Was it one of Colin Castleton, right?
Yeah, I was
big known Florida guy.
I was a high school teammate of Colin Castleton. That's right.
Played at Florida.
A Florida legend. That's right.
This was smart putting Reed in the last couple minutes of the game. I think that was a big
difference. Confidence in that shot.
Yeah,
big time shot.
Aaron Bradshaw showing that he can stretch the floor once again.
And then watch this. Like I think Reed's not supposed to pass at all right here because we know that he's going to make these free throws.
So all they can do else on the line more than Reed Shepard.
Exactly.
Nope.
You know it's money.
That's what I'm saying.
90% free throw per shooter.
It's guaranteed.
Clutch guy. Clutch
Not
guy.
100, but 90%.
Man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this game.
So Kentucky slides a little bit on this win through Gainesville. Yeah. Should the fans be worried at all about Kentucky?
No. I don't think so. I think this is a good matchup for them. Fans shouldn't be worried. I think we are missing a dude Thiero a little bit in this one. Just his energy, a guy who can get some rebounds and do the dirty work for the Wildcats. I think we were missing him in this game. But like I said, the veterans showed up. Trey Mitchell showed up. He had a brilliant game. Antonio Reeves is Antonio Reeves. He got his shots up, like you said, Malik. He tends to get his shots up, and regardless of him making it or not, he's gonna be effective out there. One thing I noticed about Antonio Reeves, he's not just a shooter. He's shown that he can put the ball on the floor and get to the cup, get to the layup, get to his layups, floaters, all that. So I don't think Kentucky fans should be worried. This is a great test for them to be able to play a physical game and in such a hostile environment. Yep. I think. This is a good test. It's only going to get harder from here because Florida is good. There's a good team, but there's I'm sorry to say it, there's better teams in the SEC than Florida that we got to match up against.
No, I think this should actually give fans confidence. If you're watching the game, you notice Kentucky got to very much a slow start against a very good Florida team, very good, and they went to half down, coming into the second half with a deficit and came out with urgency, very aggressive, got good shots. Came in, look, it was almost like they, Calipari made an emphasis on, hey, we stepped away a little bit from what we're used to. Yeah. Our defense is lacking. Our offense isn't as aggressive. And they came in, like I said, a young team came in and made the right adjustments right away, against a very good Florida team that seemed to be their night. Mario didn't talk about that, but let's talk about that. It seemed to be their night. Everything seemed to go in, whether they were good shots, bad shots. I've seen a few bad shots, but that went in. And when you're having one of those type of days, it's hard to weather the storm, and they were able to play through all that.
I'll tell you what, a few teams from some recent teams of our past, the Kentucky past, they would not win that game.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's be real. If I don't want to pick out the single teams that I'm talking about, but there's a few teams that I know wouldn't win that game. So that's a good sign. Probably not. Yeah, probably wouldn't win the game.
I agree with you. This team's a lot better than some previous teams.
For sure.
Definitely. What are the major takeaways from this game? Starting it off, coming out slow, going into the halftime, still, not our best game, but still close, and then obviously pulling away in the second half?
They figured it out without hitting threes, without playing in transition. They didn't have a lot of transition points this game, so they really figured it out in terms of getting the win. It was a tough one. It wasn't easy. I said it was going to be hard in that environment, but yeah, they somehow they figured it out. Reed hit some clutch free throws, and Aaron Bradshaw, man, I can't wait to talk about him. I got some things I got to say about
Big
that.
time three.
Yeah.
Confident.
I got some things I got to say about him, but later. But like I said, they figured it out. I feel like Justin Edwards doesn't get talked about a lot, but he's improving slowly, man. You're starting to see him, get into some things. But DJ Wagner, another guy, gets downhill. We saw what he was capable of tonight. He's their leader. I think out of Wagner and Mitchell, those two, those are the leader for these guys. But that's my major takeaways. We look good going into the conference.
And shout out to Trey Mitchell. He was cramping up during the game.
He was. A whole bunch of guys was cramping up. What was going on down there? Like, what was it?
You're a Florida
Yeah,
guy.
it was crazy. Because you see that Florida dude's calf?
That was gross.
His calf was like,
yeah, it was gross.
I mean, it was.
I don't know. Was it hot in the arena? Like, what's going on?
It might have been.
I don't know. They were
cramping.
like I said though. Trey Mitchell played through the cramping. Like I said, these guys they were playing. He played heavy minutes. He played 34 minutes. That was the most amongst anyone on the team. So he was out there, very much needed. These guys play, like I said, they play very well. As a team, they're coming together. You see it.
You definitely see it.
You know what each guy is giving. They know what what to expect from my teammate. They're holding each other accountable just as well as we talk about those as big as the Reed Shepherd free throws were. It's almost as a team, they held him accountable like, hey, you're our guy. Go knock these down for us. He did it time and time again. It was the late foul game, and they were like, hey, you're the one. You're going to the line for us. And he went there and knocked them down coming into the line in that situation, 0 for 2 in the game. And went ahead and made everyone to finish off the game. So it kind of shows just as a team, they're coming together. They know each other's, what they do, what you're good at, and, holding each other accountable to what you're good at.
I have to agree with you. Me watching the game, they were down majority of the game. At one point, they were down 11. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, Kentucky, they're not playing like themselves, but they're only down like 5.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, like this. Like they still have a shot, and they pulled it through. So I tip my hat off to Kentucky. It was a good win.
Yeah. I think I know your answer to this one. Which player was the key factor from this win?
I'll let you go, Malik. What are you thinking?
Key factor. I guess I'll go with Antonio Reeves on this one. I'm gonna go Antonio Reeves. It was the second half confidence. He came in. We talked about this last time going into the game about just him getting his shots up. He's going to get him up. AR's going to get him up. He was able to knock him down. A lot of confidence. It was like he came in with an emphasis for the second half. Like, hey, I got to shoot more, and I got to be more aggressive. Even
I'm him.
Yeah, not even just shooting. I saw, he was able, as they start to close out heavy, he was able to go in, try to get some floaters, different things, and they changed the game. When he's shooting, he's making shots, the defense begins jumping. They're trying hard to get to that closeout, and it creates, easier shots, whether, those are dribble drives, kicks, all those different things. And,
absolutely.
So I want to give some emphasis to him for coming out to the second half being more aggressive.
Man, can we talk about Aaron Bradshaw? I mean, this guy, he has the energy, he has the talent, he has the length, he has the height, he has it all. He can shoot it in a little bit too. I mean, he comes in the game, changes the flow of the game. He gets in there, knocks down the baseline mid-range jumper that we needed, and then he hits that big time 3-pointer at the top of the key. Man, like just to have this kid, on our team, a young guy who got injured, missed a few games in the beginning of the season. Like, man, I'm just excited to see what he's gonna do next. Like he's a star, man. I don't know, Fletch. Should I bring out the Dick Vitale? Should I do it?
Let's do it.
Should I really do it, man?
Let's
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's a star. He's a diaper dandy. He's going to the green room. He's going to the green room. Aaron Bradshaw, Mr. Bradshaw. How was that? Was that
That's pretty impressive. I don't know if you worked on that before or what.
That's pretty good. Y'all are spoiled. Y'all are spoiled on this little. Like, you subscribe to this.
You was a creative kid, wasn't you? You used to say that for yourself, didn't you?
I did. I had to get some practice in
You
there,
definitely
man.
didn't work on that in one day. You've been working on that for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, been wanting to pull that one out for a while. He's like,
I knew I had to pull it out.
It was a win when I ever
watched
get
the
to
game.
use this type of thing.
When I watched the game, I said I'm gonna have to pull out the Dick Vitale voice on tomorrow's show, man, because Aaron Bradshaw, he deserves it. He deserves it.
yeah, that was good. That was good. Missouri's up next. What's the game plan in order to secure a win against the Tigers?
Another good team we're playing. I mean, it's like every night we're playing, and I guess that's part of SEC. You get matched up against the best of the best. It's one of the best conferences in the country. Missouri's a great team. They just lost Kobe Brown, their best player from last season, but they still have the core there. You know, they still have some guys that can get in there and make things happen. You gotta look out for their point guard. Really good player. Doesn't fill up the stat sheet as much, but he kind of controls the tempo. Name's Nick Honor. So you gotta watch out for him. I think we should be able. It should be a little bit easier than Florida. It is a home game, so we're not going into enemy territory. But yeah, I think as long as we take care of the ball, play our brand of basketball, take quality shots, guards got to stay out of foul trouble. We're gonna have a chance. We're definitely gonna have a chance. I think we're beating this team by at least 10 points at least. But it's not going to be easy. You cannot come out slow. In Missouri, they're going to take advantage of that. I got Kentucky in this one.
Like I said, as long as we stick to what we've been doing, we've been playing like one of the best teams in, the whole college basketball. We've been playing like one of the best teams. The season done changed from starting off with that first loss. Mm-hmm. We're number 16. And now, like we said, we're here at number 6, and they don't look like a number 6 team. They look like a team that's playing for a national championship every week. So, like I said, going into this Missouri game, it's really just sticking to that team. They got a strong team. Like I said, it's really no weakness on that team. There's no guy that you could say, he's kind of lacking. He's not giving us what we need. Each guy really fills in. They really look complete more and more every week. Yeah. So, like I said, when these guys are passing the ball, they're getting down transition because they love to run. They look like one of the best teams. And I think they could, like I said, run Missouri off the court.
So who y'all winning?
UK, obviously, I'm not Mario.
All right, what did you got for score? You said run off the court, so I mean, it's got to be pretty.
I expect about a 16, 17 point win.
Ooh.
Like I said, one of the best teams in the SEC, I believe, or best teams in the country. When it's time for them to lose, if that time comes, I'll say it, but it's not this time.
Not this time. They will lose at least one game in the SEC.
You're waiting on it.
No, I'm not. I'm not waiting on it, but they won't go undefeated in SEC play. Yeah,
that's basketball.
It's basketball.
That's basketball.
Florida postgame show.
It don't matter who it is. That's just how basketball works.
No, for sure.
Yeah. So Missouri game, that'll be Tuesday, January 9th, 7 p.m. That's at Ruppert Arena. Did you see where Reed Shepherd, as soon as they got back, he went to their monster truck show at Rupp?
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was actually a rodeo. It was like a rodeo.
He was at the rodeo show?
Yeah, he was at the rodeo. Okay. So I didn't see that. He knocked down those free throws, flew back, and he was at the rodeo. So that was pretty dope. Shout out Reed.
Shout out Reed.
Now, we appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to review the jerseys, like and subscribe, please, and be back for the next episode because we got more to talk about.